What's up, guys? So, just want to go over real quick of how my first month in pressure washing went. So, just starting out, um, didn't really have any marketing in place when I started. Didn't put the word out there at all until I was up and going, basically ready to go. So, it's not really the way you need to do it, but it's a way that I had everything planned to plan for me. So, but definitely recommend before you plan to get started. If you're doing it full time, you definitely need to have your marketing and stuff in place already. So, um, I started basically February 1st, and I didn't do any jobs before that besides my driveway and then a concrete basketball court at one of my local fire departments. And both of them was free jobs. Because one was my driveway, and that was just practicing, basically. So my driveway was with the pressure washer and surface cleaner, and that's before I even had my truck or built it. So, and then the concrete pad I did at the fire department was just for me to test out my truck. That's after I had the pressure washer mounted. I had all the hose reels and hoses and all that mounted, and I just want to see how everything worked before I started my first full week. So, excuse me, I didn't run any Facebook ads or any kind of ads um, before I started. And I didn't really have any yard signs out. I didn't put my first yard sign out until the weekend before I started. So um, yard signs are definitely they're definitely good investment. I started with 25 full color double sided, and I just ordered my second batch. I ordered 100 single color single sided because it took my price from being roughly $5-6 a sign down to like $2.50 a sign. So half of my signs have already been probably taken up and thrown away. I feel like every time I go ride by and check on one, if I'm in the area, half the time they're already gone. So that's just something you have to deal with. But they've been working so far in my second month. So, but I'm gonna go over all my jobs in the first month, just so you will see how I got them, basically. And if you've been watching the channel, you already know what the jobs are in the previous videos. But I'll flip the camera around. All right, guys. So starting in February, basically was my first February 1st, my first job, and I underbid it a little bit, in my opinion. It took me 11 hours roughly between 2 days, and if you've been watching my videos, it was the front of the 3-car garage and the gutter brightening around the house, and then the trim on a big red barn. So, and how I got that job was, I think probably the last week in January. I went over to my neighbor's house when he was outside one day and told him that I was starting a pressure washing business and that I wanted to wash his house for him for free to practice. It had a lot of green organic stuff on the vinyl siding, and so we planned on getting that done um, for him. But that a few days later, he was talking to his boss at work, and his boss told him to have him call me. Um, So when he got home that afternoon, I think that was probably the Thursday or Friday before. Um, he called me and said that his boss needed to get some work done, and so I called him and I actually went down there. I think either that Friday or Saturday. I went down there and checked everything out, gave him a quote, and then um, started on it on the first day of February, and so knocked it out, and that was basically word of mouth already starting. That's how the first job came up, and it started because offering to wash my neighbor's house for free, and so that offering to wash that one house for free turned into um, my first job basically, and I've gotten at least two other jobs off of from that basically. So moving on, my second job was one of the fire departments that I volunteered with. The fire chief wanted me to go by and check out on the inside doors and uh, how much it cost to get that done. And so I went over there and cleaned up the inside of the doors, but the concrete outside was horrible, nasty too. So I did it also while I was there, and I was not supposed to get paid for that job. I told him not to worry about it. But I wound up getting paid for that job, and he wanted me to give him a price for doing the other fire department. So I did the other one the very next day. Same thing, the inside of the garage doors and the concrete outside. I underbid. Both of them was underpriced, um, and that was because it was a local fire department that I'm actually a member of. So I don't really, not really big on charging everybody full price in a way. Uh, yeah, everybody's going to get a fair price, but if you're a nonprofit volunteer fire department or something like that, then I'm gonna do my best to hook them up with a very good price. So, and then following week is really when I started hitting my marketing. I think I started my first Facebook ad because after that week, it seemed like it was going off to a great start, but I didn't have anything lined up for the next week. So I started hitting door hangers in some subdivisions, and then I think I ran my first Facebook ad that week. But I wound up contacting my neighbor about doing the free house wash, and I did it on this day. That was job number 4, and he wound up paying me for it full price when he got home that afternoon. It was great before and after pictures. Very great transformation on that house. And moving on, I think this one was my first customer that was a stranger, I guess, in a way. I didn't have no relation to them. Wasn't my neighbor. Wasn't word of mouth. She found me on Facebook. And I don't remember if it was from my Facebook ad, um, or no, it was not. It was from a Facebook group. So this was a free. Um, Obtaining this customer was free because it was posting in a local Facebook group, and it was the mobile home house wash, and so that one was pretty quick and easy. Turned out good, and then this is the day. This is the day that my pressure washer started acting up, and then on this day I took it back to Harbor Freight and got another one and installed it. And I also quoted, I think this afternoon, I quoted my first commercial job, which was a funeral home. So this day, I did the funeral home, and it was vinyl siding on two sides, and then some entrances, flat work, and some curving. And that turned out to be a pretty good job. And I got that job from messaging him on Facebook saying, "Hey, um, I'm starting out pressure washing business, and if you need anything done at the funeral home, let me know." And I was friends with him on Facebook. He's actually one of my neighbors, lives pretty close to me, but he's the corner of the county, so I don't really know him too well. But uh, being with the fire department, I see him pretty often, so I knew who he was, and if he seen my face in public, he probably know who I was. But that's the kind of relationship we had. It wasn't like first name basis, but we knew each other's faces basically. And I just sent a few messages to people I was friends with on Facebook that I knew owned local businesses, and he responded back that he wanted me to come out and give a quote. And I think that was Tuesday, and I gave him a quote. He accepted it, and I did that job that day. And then after that, I did a house wash in McCalla, which is about an hour away. She found me, I believe, on my Facebook ad. I think that was the only response I had to the ad. No, I had two responses to the ad. One job was scheduled for here, one job was scheduled for here. The job scheduled for here, she had to cancel because of something come up, and so she had to cancel on me. But so I got two response from the Facebook ad that I started this week, and that was one of them. So that was my second, um, I guess not really organic customer, but just my second customer I obtained through marketing basically, and that was a paid Facebook ad. And then the next week was a slow week. I did not have any jobs. Um, I don't even know if I got any quotes, did any quotes or estimates that week. So, um, but luckily it started picking up this week. Because I think I was busy almost every day this week. But the last day of February, I did the two mobile homes at the trailer park, and he contacted me, I believe, Saturday afternoon on through Facebook Messenger. He actually looked up pressure washing on Facebook and came across my business page or one of my Facebook ads or something, and he messaged me that way. And so that was one of the ones that didn't see me but came looking for me in a way. So um, and so he was a nice guy and could potentially turn into more jobs. But so starting out full time pressure washing in February, which is still pretty slow, I guess. Um, March has picked up a lot more than February, but 8 jobs is, nothing to be crazy excited about. But starting out, can't complain. So, you got to start somewhere. It's only up from here, in my opinion. So, I was able to do 8 jobs and work, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, worked 9 days out of the month. And I think I was probably maybe half of what I wanted or need to be like viable income to make it all make sense in a way to pay myself and for the company to operate. I think I was about half of what I wanted to be need to be at. So that's not bad. So March is um, coming along pretty good. I think I should hit my goal for March, and I had a 3 month goal of where I wanted the business to be at uh, on a financial standpoint after 3 months, and I should be there after months two. So um, it's going good so far, in my opinion. I know some people starting out thinking, you're going to, make $100 an hour every day of the week because that's what you've seen and you've been told on, YouTube and TikTok and Facebook groups and stuff. And yeah, there are sometimes that there are some hours of the week that I made $100 within that hour, but don't think you're going to make $100 an hour, 8 hours a day, every day of the week. It's possible, yes, it is. And hopefully, like I said, it's only up from here for me, in my opinion. So, but just starting out, brand new business, brand new company. You got to get your name out there. Marketing is very important. Yard signs. Um, I think they work amazing. I was very hesitant about yard signs. I almost didn't even order none. But yard signs and Facebook groups are the two that have been getting the most. Yard signs, Facebook groups, and probably word of mouth, uh, and just people seeing me out and about have been my biggest ways of getting jobs so far. So I haven't really figured out the Facebook ads aspect yet. Honestly, it hasn't worked out too well for me yet. I've got a couple jobs here and there, but feel like it's not at what it should be. So I've been debating on reaching out for help on that as far as paying somebody for help. We will see about that, but yeah. So just starting out, make sure you have a Facebook page that you are posting to daily. Get in as many Facebook groups as you can. I'm in like 40 or 50 Facebook groups, and every now and then I get kicked out of one a week maybe, or sometimes they suspend me for a week or two or something because you're posting services basically in some of those. So that's just something you have to deal with, but um, it's not hurting nothing you posting in there. Don't post 5 times a day, but make a if you make a post on your Facebook page of some good before and after pictures of a job that you did that day, share it to the group and just say something, message me for a quote or check this out or something like that. Set up your Google My Business, posted that every day after every job, you before and afters. I haven't got any calls from Google My Business yet that I know of, but I have came up in searches a lot, I suppose. I have 4 reviews so far, and all 4 of those reviews was from these 8 jobs. So I was 50-50 um, on that. So this customer gave me a review. This customer gave me a review. This one gave me a review. And then um, this one, maybe? Yeah, this one. So I didn't get a review from the funeral home. I didn't get a review from the South Wash, and I didn't get a review from the fire department. So, um, and it's good to reach out for reviews. So 4 out of 8 was not bad. I've been slacking on asking for reviews, so far this month, but that's something I gotta work on. But do your do your Facebook page, Google My Business, post to Facebook groups, do Facebook ads. I'm sure they work, um, but they're not working for me yet. And get yard signs. Get 100 single sided, single color yard signs with your name, phone number, and I have my website at the bottom. I don't think nobody really visits the website from yard sign. Most of them have been calling me, and most of them all have been retired older people calling me from yard signs. And I've been trying to place them in good spots under stop signs, and because they was, $5-6 a sign, and I didn't have very many of them starting out, so I was trying to strategically place them out and about. But with 100 single-sided, single color that I'm about to get, I'm going to be putting them out everywhere I can find. I'm gonna be screwing them to poles also instead of in the ground at some places, just to see if that will help some more. But yeah, so it's a grind, it's a hustle, but I think it's gonna turn into something great one day. So, all right, guys. Well, that's it for February. You know, appreciate everybody that's been following along with the channel. So I'm not doing this channel to grow it into something crazy huge and be some kind of YouTuber. Where that's all I do. Just thought it'd be awesome to document my journey as starting a business from scratch and post it so that maybe I can help somebody that is thinking about starting a business, because I wouldn't be where I am today without a bunch of guys on YouTube. Jason Guyman, Scott Lett with Iron City Power Washing, Cody with Southeast Soft Wash, the great Joe Deary from Powerful Improvements. There's several guys out there with really, really great channels, and where you can learn so much more from them than you can from me. But I am the newbie, in my opinion, and all of them are the goats as far as pressure washing goes and running a pressure washing business. I'm just one guy starting out from scratch and just documenting my journey as I go. So already got 50 subscribers in a month, so that's pretty cool. I don't know how people find my channel besides just searching for pressure washing and stuff on YouTube. So I don't really post my YouTube anywhere much. I don't. Nobody hardly even knows that I have a YouTube channel, so I haven't told any of my friends or family, nothing like that. So my wife is the only one that really knows I have a YouTube channel, and then I do YouTube videos. So, but I just do it just to have the content out there somewhere, and maybe 10 years from now I'll have a awesome, profitable, successful company, and I can look back on it on all these videos from when I first started. So I'm continue to try to put together some good videos and not just little clips of the jobs I've been doing and some before and after pictures like it's been. So I'm gonna try to be a little more in depth about stuff, about the equipment I'm using, about my processes that I'm doing as far as cleaning stuff and as far as getting customers. Because you can watch anybody pressure wash. It's basically the same stuff every channel, but all the other stuff as far as um, building your equipment, managing the business, getting customers, all that is stuff that you don't see as much. And pricing, I'm very open with pricing. If anybody has any questions about my pricing, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll try to do my best to help you with anything, whether it's marketing materials, videos, um, pricing, equipment, just whatever. So, but I'll try to help anybody I can because I expect the same. Um, but that's about it. So, if you've been watching this video, thanks for listening to me ramble, and leaving me a comment of some sort. Let me know you watched it. So, appreciate it.